Hey, I'm Sona Kim, or Connor McCandless if you're watching me here on Facebook or Instagram, America's Face of Dating. And today, we have quite the coaching chronicle that one of you guys sent in to me, and it goes, she's back, but should I take her back, is the question. So, should this guy take this girl back that broke up with him? It's quite a tricky situation because, well, he made promises that he didn't keep. She dumped his ass. Now she's back. He's kind of like, what the fuck do I do? She's testing him as well, and he's not seeing it. And so we're going to help him really see through these limiting beliefs that he has about himself or the girl or just his dating skills in general. So, let's jump right into this thing, shall we? And before we jump right in, it's really important to know it. It's like, when a girl breaks up with you, she needs to be the one who comes back to you, right? I was coaching one of my clients in my program the other day, literally, I think yesterday actually, we're on the group call, and he asked about this girl who he kind of has some one-itis for, but she has a boyfriend, and she's at his gym, and he keeps trying to talk to her, he keeps trying to follow her on Facebook and Instagram, and she has a boyfriend. She's not interested. And I was like, dude, you need to put closure on that. You need to stamp it and send it, basically, and just close the chapter on that book and be like, look, she's in a relationship when she talks to you next, because she's kind of talking, trying to get some attention, right? And it's like when a girl's talking to you, trying to get some attention while she has a boyfriend, it's like you just got to tell her, like, look, I find you attractive, you're sexy, you're hot, but I'm just not interested if you have a boyfriend. And so if you guys break up, come talk to me. And she needs to be the one who comes and pursues you because she's in a relationship. If she breaks up, she needs to chase after you. And it's the same thing here. One of my rules is that if someone breaks up with you, they need to do all of the pursuing, all of the contacting from that point forward, because they basically said, hey, I believe that I can find somebody better. That's what this girl is basically saying. And so let's rip apart his chronicle here, his coaching chronicle. So he says, hey, coach, I like when you guys call me coach, man. It's pretty fucking cool. Makes me feel like I'm impacting a little bit. A few months ago, my ex broke up with me because she lost faith in me. Yeah, she lost faith in you, man. She needs to be the one right now that needs to be coming back and pursuing you if she lost faith in you. But, and this is a big but, he goes, I made promises I didn't keep. Working on the house, quitting smoking, taking better care of myself. And she said that she didn't see a future with me anymore. Well, dude, one of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason, that a girl will ever lose interest in you and she will lose attraction in you is if you're a man that cannot keep his word. If you're a man that made a commitment, that made a promise, and you went back on it and you just didn't do it, that's one of the biggest ways that a girl is going to lose trust in you and she is going to lose attraction for you. Remember that love cannot exist. Love cannot exist in a place where there is no trust. And if a girl sees that you are consistently going back on your word, she is going to lose trust in you as a man. Because as a man, your word is your bond. Your word is your value. If you make a commitment to something, you gotta fucking do it or you gotta die trying. That's just how it needs to be. If you say you're gonna do something, you're gonna do 400 push-ups today. You gotta do it. Doesn't mean you have to do it all at once, but you gotta get it done today. Because you said you gotta do it. That's just how it is. I told myself, hey, I'm gonna wake up at 5:33 this morning. Woke up before my alarm went off. I've been waking up before my alarm goes off every single day because I love what I fucking do. It's like I wake up like 20 minutes before. Kind of annoying, but I also love it at the same time. I'm just like, hey, fuck it. Time to get up. Time to start the day. I'm excited to get going. But if you make a commitment to something and then you don't do it, she's going to lose trust in you, which is going to cause her to lose attraction. He said, I gave her space, focused on improving myself with therapy, working out, meeting new people, and over time she started to notice. Well, how does she notice? Does she follow you on Instagram? Does she work with you? Like, how does she notice, right? She even admitted that she was proud of me. So you're still in communication is what that tells me. What that tells me is that you're still talking to this girl. You're still kind of in each other's lives, right? And if a girl breaks up with you, you need to go no contact. It's either love or it's nothing. Especially if you as a man want somebody in your life, it's either, hey, we're going to be in this together, we're going to make it fucking work, or we're just not going to talk. We're just going to go no contact. So kind of lingering around is hurting your ability to get this girl back and fully investing into you again. And maybe a little annoyed that I made these changes. She even admitted she was proud of me, he says, and maybe even annoyed that I made these changes after the breakup. Well, that's a test, right? She's like, you're going to do this now? Like, now you're going to look this good, basically, is what she's saying? I would just have a witty, funny comeback to that and being like, are you saying that I look good now? You saying that you're looking at my ass? Some things never change, clearly. That's why I broke up with you. She'd be like, you didn't break up with me, I broke up with you, and now you're bantering with her again. He said, then things took a turn. She came by to grab her stuff. That's how it always goes, man. She comes by to grab her stuff, and she's grabbing some stuff, all right. And one thing led to another. Dinner, drinks, dancing, the triple D. Dinner, drinks, and dancing, man. And well, let's just say we didn't get much sleep that night. Since then, she's been more affectionate, making plans for dinner, trips, even hotel stays. I don't know why she'd stay at a hotel. It's like, she might as well just come over, right? But hey, you know, do you, I guess. Stay at the hotel. But the point of that is, hey, she's coming back, dude. She's coming back into your life. Just lean back, right? Just lean back and just enjoy it. Don't do anything to fuck it up. Don't chase her. Don't talk about the breakup. Let her come to you, right? A lot of men are just like, oh shit, it's working. Let me fuck it up. Let me start talking about the breakup and start chasing her and start saying dumb shit again and go back to smoking. Like, you know, you told her you were never you're gonna stop doing, basically, and you didn't. He said, but here's the catch. She still says nothing has changed in my mind. Well, that's just a test right there, man. It's like you gotta have a witty, funny comeback to that. Nothing has changed in my mind, she says. I'd be like, it's not what you were saying when you were making out with me the other night. And looking at my ass, by the way. She'd be like, shut up, I was not looking at your ass. I'd be like, typical. Some things never change. I'll be like, you're right, nothing has changed. You're literally still the same person, just staring at my ass and being a pervert. You gotta have a funny comeback to that, man. Like, you gotta not take it so seriously, right? And women, in the moment, they talk about how they feel in the moment, right? She's saying that nothing has changed in my mind because maybe she got a glimpse, something came out, you said something, you did something that made her say that, or you said something that sparked her attraction and she's testing you. Either way, you gotta have a witty, funny, playful comeback to that. And just be like, that's not what you're saying when you were all over me the other night making out with me and then staring at my ass like a pervert. You're right, nothing has changed. You're still the same weirdo as usual. And just put it back on her. Put her words back on her. Be playful, be fun, be charming, man. That's how you're gonna win this girl back. So here's my question. Do I tell her I want to try again? No. Do not tell her that you want to try again, dude. That tells me that she's testing you because your old habits are coming out, right? You're trying to make this thing all serious. Do I tell her I want to try again? Why do you think that's going to work, man? You're going to sit her down and be like, baby, I really want to try this again. I've done all this for you, basically. And one night in bed with you again just made me fall all back in love. And now I'm a simp again. Don't fucking do that, bro. Again, like, men are funny in that regard. They'll have a great thing going and they'll fuck it up because, you know, it's going too well and they start overthinking it, and then it's just like they fall over, basically. Or do I let her come to that conclusion on her own? I would say neither, dude. Why would you, like, you don't tell her that you want to try again. She's the one that broke up with you. She needs to be the one that comes back and suggests that. And you said, do I let her come to that conclusion on her own? I mean, dude, either route that you're trying to do here, it's like it comes back to the same place. Like, you're taking this way too seriously. Do I let her come to the conclusion that I want to try again on her own? Like, you're just trying to force something that's not yet developed. It's like trying to force a plant to grow. You just can't do that, man. Like, all you can do is what you can do in the moment: water, sunlight, oxygen. It's all you can do, man. Playful banter, be playful, work on yourself, work on your purpose, develop the dating skills, and she will be back, man. You gotta let her come to you. That's what you should do. That's what you should do right now, is your question. None of that shit about let her come to the conclusion on her own, blah, blah, blah. She knows that you want her back, man. Trust me, by the way that you're acting. You need to pull back a little bit and have a playful, funny comeback to what she says, so that she comes to the conclusion on her own that she wants you back. She needs to come to that conclusion in her head that she wants you. Not that you want her, dude. She knows that. And that's the problem, is that she knows that. You need to pull back a little bit, be mysterious, have a playful, funny comeback. She's like, nothing has changed in my mind. Yeah, I know. You're still the same weirdo as usual, staring at my ass like a creep. That's how you started it. It's how you started this relationship. It's how you suckered me in. He said, part of me thinks bringing it up could push her away again. Yes, it will. But part of me wonders, what if I don't say anything and she thinks I'm just along for the ride? That's fine. That's fine too, man. Like, if she thinks that you're just along for the ride, so what? You are. What else could it be? Right? Like, I know you want a relationship, but the more you try to force that to happen, it's not going to happen. Go along for the ride, dude. Have fun. That's the only way to get to where you want to actually go, is by just letting her think that you're just along for the ride and you just don't really care as much. You got to pull back a little bit. He said, what's the move here? Would love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, it sounds counterintuitive, dude, but you got to pull back a little bit and you got to let her come to you. You got to act a little bit like you're just along for the ride. You're just like, whatever. Think about every Hollywood movie that was actually decently good with attraction way back in, like, what, the 50s, 60s, 70s, a little bit in the 80s, but like more like the 50s, 60s, 70s. It's like the dude was on his purpose and the girl was chasing him. He was just kind of along the ride for the relationship, having fun. He didn't really give a fuck too much. He wasn't trying to lock her down to a commitment like you see in all the movies today, where the guy's chasing the girl down, trying to lock her down to a commitment. He's just having fun. That's what you need to go back to, is just having fun, having the playful banter, having a witty comeback to everything that she says, right? Because she's testing you right now. She's testing you to see if you've changed, man. She's testing you to see if you're a different man, if you're going to keep your word, if you don't get, overly emotional about something she says that's serious. And if you need help with that, work with me in my program. Work with me and my team right now. We just literally redeveloped my program, Arrows, Effortless Romance on Sight. That's the dating, that's the guy I gotta love, Cupid. His real name is Arrows. So I named my program that. Pretty fucking cool if you ask me, but not about me. I'm telling you, man, whenever I'm recording a video, like the sirens come out. But consider working with me and just do that. Work with me in my program, Arrows, with me and my team. We just redeveloped the entire fucking program to where we can handle about 20 guys a month is our max right now. 20 guys a month. Just like, that's just based on the math. Like, that's the amount of clientele that we can handle right now. And it's filling up fast. So we can handle 20 guys right now. We're looking to bring on another head specialist to probably boost that to about 30 guys that we can handle in my program per month that are going to get consistent results. After that, the system would probably just break. So we have a limited amount of people that we can have in the program. But it's like, dude, you gotta work on this stuff. Forgive the sirens. But if you want things to change, you gotta work on this stuff. And it's like, you gotta have a witty comeback to what she says. And my program is the best in the game to help you guys teach you that. Just look at all of our testimonials right now. It's like, dude, a lot of your guys' problems with dating would be solved if you just had a funny, playful thing to say and always knew what to say. And that's exactly what we solve for very quickly in the program. It's going to help you win back your ex. And so, on that note, how you can do that is you can message me here on Instagram or Facebook, message me the word ready. Or if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. Calendly, you can book in a call with me or my team, and we'll paint out a strategy right there on the call and see if this would be a perfect fit, and if it is, we'll get rolling with the program. So on that note, I'm Sona Kim, America's face of dating, and I'll see you guys next time.